Drive mode unavailable, select X mode. Deep snow mud. Deep snow mud, or just snow and dirt. Here is a 289 mile range EV that you can take on your adventures or on Clarkson's farm.
Why?
It's brilliant to look at, extremely good value and super smooth. Got two motors, four-wheel drive obviously, and independent four-wheel suspension, all looking very good on paper, and I am very excited. Jeremy!
I'll start with the boot. It has less than the EB6 and the Enyaq, but more than a Mustang Mach-E. It's a collab with Toyota. That means it should be good. So let's have a closer look.
Before we do that, let's have a look at the sort of prices that you're going to pay. Here are the deals. So it's always good to have a reference point. Loads and millions of deals on there, Leasing.com. You can click the link here as well if you wanted to go look right now and see what sort of deals there are. But you're way too engaged for that, so you won't be clicking that now, will you?
Think of any adventure, any you'd like, to go anywhere and do what you want to do.
We want to be free to do what we want to do.
Not that, that's a song.
And for your adventure friends, this is where they will go. If you're in the US, you get 30 cubic meters of space back here. Loads of room, 6'1", look, sunroof, 2 USBs, heated seats in the back. It's very basic, but it's very rugged and sporty and adventurous. But here's a question. What do you put in your glove compartment? I am genuinely interested to know what people put in their glove compartments. Is it a pen you never use? Is it a manual like this one, which is huge? The reason I'm asking you that is because what would you put in this glove compartment? Well, nothing, because there isn't one. Instead, you'll have to use one of the other many storage areas, like in here
But that is no frunking problem whatsoever, because having an EV is about minimalising things. Do you want a frunk, or do you want four-wheel independent suspension? Don't say both.
And do you want your car to feel like a car or a computer? They've obviously gone right. We want people to feel this is a sumptuous, nice car inside. Beautiful. You got a little sunroof there for your charging and a USB. This steering wheel is brilliant with its sort of square elements, auto cruise, and then on this side there's controlling everything and the voice bit. Then there's the head-up display, which isn't a head-up display, but I kind of like it. In some of the cars, in some of the Peugeots actually, you have it almost in the eye line. It's not popular with everyone. I love it. That there is like a driving monitor, so if you put your hands in a certain way or you look away, it thinks you're dead. Then you've got buttons everywhere. This lovely little gear shifter here, for example, looks like something out of a Kia, a Toyota, a Lexus. Had to select the gears, your cameras and everything. That lots of buttons basically. It's sumptuous. There's something very American about it, and I even like the material here, which is like a salesman's grey suit. Charging speed's coming up, but first the driving. So first of all, you are high up. Hard to see on a video, but this is big. If you put like a Toyota CHR next to this will eat. Stop beeping, stop it now. 218 horsepower, 0 to 60 is 6.9 seconds. It feels large, it feels comprehensive. These seats are straight out of a Lexus, or they feel like they are. Super smooth. And do you need more power? Not really in today's day and age. I think the takeaway here is, and also it's really, really good off-road. Fun to drive. There you go, that's the thumbnail.
How far can you go in it will vary. Whilst the official range is 280 odd miles, some people see 290 or 300. In your world, it might be a different story though.
Or not, because most people are reporting an average of about 200 miles of range on this, which if you are charging at home is going to be enough for you, and if you are not and you're on the move, this will charge at 150 kilowatts, so you should be okay for about a half an hour's stop. You'll recognize this from another car. You can comment here. You can see we're in the middle of nowhere, but those are the maps. They'll take a while. But most people though will be using their Apple or Android because of Waze, because of speed cameras and roadworks. Billy Ocean there and Caribbean Queen listening on the Harman Kardon system, which is very good. And I wanted to talk about sound for a moment because there isn't any road noise. I love a car that doesn't have road noise. We always feature it because it's really important. Nobody's moaned about it on the Subaru forums. And I think it's very easy for an EV to have road noise because they forget, but they haven't here. There is an interesting noise though, and that's when you close the sunroof.
£325 a month or thereabouts is value for money. I've driven more expensive cars that are not as good as this, and that's pretty good motivation for anyone thinking of making a switch.
Most people have a strong connection with Subaru already. They don't know this, but they do. Like, for example, the Forester is what Len drives, who comes to cut your grass. Then, of course, you've got the Impreza from Gran Turismo, which you always choose when you don't want to cock a track up. This isn't a rally car, but it does feel adventurous. It does feel like it's got heritage, and it feels very expensive. When we drove the RAV4, £266 a month. Are they giving, is this like that's giving them away, surely? Great popular car. This feels like they spent a little bit more money on it. It drives brilliantly, it looks superb, nicest looking EV on the road, possibly this and the Bz4Z thing from Toyota. There you go.
For some more information, you can jump online to Leasing.com, select Subaru and Solterra in your search to find the latest offers. Always there for you to compare.